that is what we're driving through at the minute. It's just white everywhere. This is the 939 and it looks lovely. Right, welcome. Should be a fairly short one, I think, this one. I'm not going to get too hung up with a load of videos. Spent the night just outside Edinburgh last night, just at a normal campsite. We are currently about 15-20 miles outside of Braemar on the A93, and as you can possibly tell, we've now hit some snow. It's really nice around here. A little bit on the chilly side as well. But yeah, although there was no snow just outside Edinburgh last night, it was very cold, about -2. But we did all right. But yeah, we are giving the tent and the completed car its first trial run, really, since we got rid of the trailer. You can definitely feel the weight on the top, so corners are even slower than usual. I think it's actually just starting to snow now. Yeah, we're going to head a bit further up the A93. We're going to wild camp tonight, possibly tomorrow night. We've got the diesel heater, so we should be absolutely fine for keeping warm. But yeah, just on a lay-by at the minute. We're just going to grab a little bit of something to eat. Oh, I might put my coat on next time I cut out. I'm starting to shiver a bit. But yeah, I think it will snow a bit later. I don't know if you can see behind me, but basically the mountaintops are just disappearing into the sky. They're just blending in. So, right, I'm going to go and get warm, and I'll see you in a minute. Found a little lay-by just off the edge of the A93. So I've got myself parked up out the way. I think we'll call this camp for tonight. It's quite cold though, so I'm just going to make a cuppa. So we are using the electric for this. Don't want to be wasting the gas in this weather. So yeah, we'll get set up and we should be good to go. Currently showing -4. We'll see if it gets much colder. Just getting set up. I'll get the diesel heater out in a minute. Not going to bother with the awning. We're not on a campsite. We're parked in a lay-by, so we don't want to be spreading out too much. But yeah, let's see how we get on. This is what we're parked next to. A lot of it's frozen over, but there's still some flow to it. Winter Wonderland today. Well, it's getting dark. We'll get some tea on in a bit, or some burgers. Currently showing -6. So after tea, we'll get the heater fired up. -7. Right, bedtime. Currently showing -7 when I came into the tent. Supposed to get down to about -8. Had to put the heating on number 2, but once the tent's warmed up, I'll probably put that back down to number 1. That should see it through for the night. But yeah, it's supposed to be snowy tomorrow, so we'll see what we waked up to. See you later. Right, good morning. I think I must have anti-snow venom. Should have snowed last night. It's supposed to be snowing all day today according to the weather forecast yesterday. Although very pretty, we had nothing last night, and the weather forecast is showing nothing at all for today now. So, come all the way to Scotland up here, so I could do some camping and driving in the snow, and I failed. So we packed up, and we're going to have a look, see what else we can find. But yeah, and thank God for the diesel heater, because it was -7 all night. I don't think it got below that, but that was cold enough. Actually had to have it on the second setting, because the first setting just wasn't generating enough heat. But yeah, let's see where we end up. Right, a little bit of exploring while we're out and about. Found somewhere called Knock Castle. Looks like it's only a fairly small building. Got no history on it, but if you're that bothered, I'm sure you can Google it. So yeah, go and have a look, see if we can get inside. Don't know if it's me, the trees, or what, but that definitely looks wonky. So you can actually get inside Knock Castle, although it's technically a tower house, so it's quite small. Looks like it's had some work done to keep it sturdy. But yeah, quite small and not what I was expecting, but pleasant to see nonetheless. Good morning. Decided to stay at a campsite last night near Strathdon, I think it's called. Snowed a bit last night, not a lot, and it's not snowing this morning again. So I've given up on that. Going to head back down towards Edinburgh way on. Might have the day out in Edinburgh tomorrow. But yeah, still very pretty outside, very cold. Campsite, well, it's the only one I could find, and I was in desperate need of a shower, so but yeah, toilet didn't work, showers were cold, nothing was clear, and they told me to pitch up in the car park basically. So yeah, not a best experience, and it wasn't very cheap either. I'm not going to say which one it was, but I'm not going to recommend it either, to be honest. Lovely people, just not worth what I paid. So, but yeah, we're going to head south a little bit today and see what we come across. So, see you in a bit. Nearly tea time. A little bit of music first. Well, it is early hours. I put the awning out last night because it's supposed to be raining, so I thought I'd have the awning out so I could do breakfast and stuff like that. The wind was only supposed to be showing about 12 miles an hour, something like that, had to get up about 1 o'clock this morning and put the awning away because the wind is absolutely howling. The rain's definitely coming. Thankfully, I think they're sheltered a little bit, but you can hear the wind absolutely going for it out there. So, yeah, it'll be a fun one. Right, back again. Left the car at the campsite yesterday. Actually caught a bus. Went into Edinburgh. Had a walk around there for a few hours. It was raining all the time, unfortunately, so regrettably I had to spend a lot of time in the pub. But one of those things. Yeah, heading back across the border. Literally just sat on the border at the moment. A couple of places I want to pick up on the way home. I'll do another night's camping, I think. Probably a couple of green lanes. But yeah, doing the mileage and the distance and everything, it's there's something that whistles on the car. It's not the board on the bonnet, because I'm taking that off and tried, and the whistle's still there. It's not the roof tent, because it happened before I put the roof tent on, and it's not the rack itself, because I've had the rack bare and that didn't whistle. So it's either the light or the awning. So I'll have to track that down. Although it doesn't really bother me when I'm driving, it is there. And the fuel containers, great idea, but to stop them being loose and rattling a little, you've got to screw them on quite tight, and then when you actually need them, you can't get the chuffs off. So I have to use something to lever it to remove it. So not great, but they're there. And the cheap bag that I bought from eBay, while it serves its purpose and it seems to be hanging on, I have managed to rip it already, putting the diesel heater back in the bag. So yeah, I'll have to look at repairing that. But yeah, other than that, we are good to go. It's very windy, very gloomy. But yeah, let's see what else we can find. I've got to get out and do this a bit more often because I am knackered. Let's have a look. There we are. Rothley Castle, or the remains of. I'm going to show you the where I've just come from. Down there. But yeah, hopefully it's worth it. We'll go and have a little look round. Apologies for the wind noise, but it looks like we can get in there. The wind's whistling around as you walk in, and it's a bit shaded. It looks and sounds spooky. Sure I don't drop my phone. Let's go a bit further. I've got this far. There we go. Right. Actually, I'm going to leave it there. Just stopped at Hadrian's Wall, but the weather's turning a bit nasty. It's just wet and windy, and it's not going to be a pleasant night, so I may as well have the 2 or 3 hour drive back to home and call it on this one. A few little niggly bits to sort on the car. Now it's had its test run, but overall very happy with it. Very glad I've got rid of the trailer, if I'm honest. I out in the Cairngorms on the snowy roads. Had to back up a couple of times, let people get past and stuff like that. And if I'd have had the trailer, would have been stuffed. So yeah, overall been a good test run of the new setup. But yeah, it's just grey and miserable, and I may as well actually I'll go to the pub first and have something to eat, and then I'll go home. So yeah, see you on the next time. Cheers.